let's do it.
What's happening, everyone? Today, we have Saurab joining us yet again after our, you might say, a spirited workout.
Yeah, man. You got a nice little workout in.
At your very own gym.
Yeah. What do you think of my home gym?
Hey, that's killer, because I'll tell you, you can't work out at 5 o'clock. You can't do it.
Gyms are too busy, bro.
You cannot do it. And then you mentioned, like, there's all these people filming and shit like that. There's just, like, they set the little camera phones down and nobody's allowed to walk through. Well, you know, like, I'll just as soon drop a weight on that thing. You know, because, like, I'm there not so that I can watch somebody. I don't like spending time at the gym.
Yeah, you want to get in, get out, man.
Yeah, I get in, I get out, and I drink my water bottle is pretty big, and it's kind of like an hourglass for me. To where it's like, I'll take a sip after every set, and then when it's done, I'm done. You know, and like, maybe I shouldn't be so quick to say, okay, I'm done. But you know, like when it's like a shoulder day, and somebody's at the shoulder press, and they're like taking their time.
Right.
You know, and you're like, well, I've done everything else. I guess I'm going to leave. You know, and it's just like, you don't get the whole thing. You don't get what you, and I'm married. You're married. I'm not there to like look at ass and spandex.
Right.
You know, I'm not there for that. It's just.
People our age, man, we have time. We need to like be efficient with our time. Like if you're young, you can fuck around at the gym, whatever. Although you're not getting a great workout in when you're just fucking around on your camera and shit. But yeah, we need to like be efficient with our time, man. So
I remember like, I think it was probably like in high school or maybe college where I'd go to the gym with like maybe 2 or 3 friends. And you're like all just around there, and like when it's your turn to do the set, you do the set, and then you wait for a hell of a long time.
Yeah.
And then it's just, you don't get the burn and you don't get the soreness really. Yeah. And it's just a social kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know?
Dude, you gotta get in. You can't take too long between sets if you want to get like an efficient workout. It just kills your whole workout. You don't want to sit there waiting for a machine. That's why I just built the home gym, bro. I spent all my excess money. I'm probably fucking broke because of that. Just building the home gym. But it's been worth it, man. It's the best thing I ever did in my life is build that home gym because that's
killer.
I'm like almost 40 in the best shape of my life. Like, and I feel like I'm continuing to get better and better. So,
you know, I thought it was interesting because you painted your garage black.
Yeah, man.
Why?
I do it like a dark place, bro. Like it is, dude. It is like a dark.
It's a dungeon.
I want it to be like. That's what I like. I call it the Terradome, man. That's what I want.
Oh yeah.
I want it dark, man. I want some heavy, fucking sludgy music and just darkness, man. That's how you get like especially when I'm like lifting. When I'm lifting, I want to be like angry. If I'm doing cardio, I don't want to be angry. I want to be calm and I'll chill. But
you want to be on like that. You want to get in the zone when you're doing cardio. Like you just want to time travel with cardio.
Yeah, like you can't be angry, dude. Working out, you can't be angry except for weights. Like you fight, you don't want to be angry because you'll get tired fast. You do cardio, you don't want to get angry, you'll get tired fast. But weights, you can be angry because it's just quick bursts and then you take a little break. Quick bursts, so it doesn't like makes it better. So.
Well, because I was actually going to paint my garage black, and somebody talked me out of it because I do a lot of stuff with cars, and they said that like that kind of stuff, like oil and shit like that, shows up on the walls. Not like I'm rubbing my hands on the walls, but like I don't know. I guess they said like dust shows up, but I went to your house and I'm like, I didn't see. I don't know if you dust the walls or whatever, but like
no, I don't. But I think they probably were right for like a car to show off your car. It probably has like a better contrast with the white. Like I
think so.
Yeah, I think so. I think for what you want. I think for me I wanted a gym that just like was darkness, man.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta knock out that drywall and put like cobblestone.
Cobblestone?
Yeah.
What is cobblestone? Is that the brick kind of?
Yeah.
I thought about that, dude. I'm definitely like nowhere near where that's gonna be one day. Like I'm. Broke right now. Wait till I have some money, and then that thing is gonna be nothing compared to what it's gonna be in the future. I finally got the Muay Thai bag up, and I have the double end bag, that little bag you saw. So
yeah,
I'm starting my boxing and Muay Thai stuff up there. So
the double end bag, because I'm like, I've never hit like a double end bag like that. What's the? That's mainly for kicking, right?
No. So double end bag was that little round ball on the string.
Mm-hmm.
That's not for kicking. That's for all like punching. I mean, you throw elbows on it, but. So it's like reflexes. You ever see the dudes with the tennis ball attached to their head? You ever seen that?
No.
Okay, like boxers do it. They have like a thing. I have one. It's a thing that ties around your head with like a string and a tennis ball. It's like good for your reflexes, hand-eye coordination.
Oh.
Like it's not for power. Like you want to do power on the heavy bag,
right?
For sure. But that's like accuracy, like and hand-eye. Yeah, it's because it's fast. It's a reflex. Yeah, I'll get you on there next time, man.
Oh, okay.
I like the double end bag. it's just a different type of workout.
I'm surprised you didn't have one of the fast bags, the speed bags.
I have a speed bag. I need to put it up. So,
Oh.
I need to get someone to. If I'll get you over there to drill it in the damn wall because I have a friend who's a contractor who's put all that shit up for me.
Yeah.
I'm fucking the worst with home shit, man. I'm like a little girl when it comes to home shit, but I can hit the bags. So.
Well, actually, I mean, my wife's good at home shit, so I mean, you must be like more like me.
Probably, dude.
Like-
I can't drill into my wall or none of that shit. I'm staying away.
I mean, it's the stuff on the house is different than stuff on the car, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't really. There's like all kinds of codes to do, and you could get electric. I guess you get electrocuted with a car too, but, it's just. I don't know. Maybe I just don't really care about like the house stuff as much as I do about the car stuff.
Yeah.
And I kind of have to get talked into doing house stuff.
Yeah, well,
You
the
know?
gym was for me. My wife couldn't talk me into that shit, so I wanted to do it. But yeah, for something I got to drill on the wall, like the bags and stuff, I have my friend's a contractor. He just did it like 10 minutes, boom. I'm like, wow.
Oh, that's the way. Yeah, put the anchors in there and make
just
sure
do
it's the studs.
I'm scared of hitting the electric wires and stuff. I have the stud finder, but
Well, technically, so if it's up to code, you will not hit the electrical because what I did with this, because there's the studs in here and then there's the wires going through, and everywhere there's a wire crossing through a stud, I have this metal plate that I hammered into there. It has like teeth in there, so it sticks. So if you are trying to drill into that,
so it'll hit
you
that
can't.
first. Yeah, it'll hit that first.
You can't. Yeah,
Okay.
you can't drill into there, but. I mean, if you try really hard, you probably could.
Yeah, but you'll know when you hit.
Yeah,
it, so-
you'll know because it's going to take like 3 minutes to screw in that thing. It's
Okay.
going to take a while.
Yeah.
But if it's up to code,
Yeah, I'm learning, bro. I guess we've owned a house for almost 3 years now, but I'm learning. I'm learning all the home shit.
I know, and it's like it never stops because once you do something, and you're like, wow, all right, we got new appliances. Oh, now we gotta do this. We gotta upgrade the furnace. And so like the other day, we had that big storm that came through.
Oh yeah.
And we went on a road trip. We went down to San Diego for Thanksgiving, and it was raining here and whatever. And I guess a little bit of moisture got into where my heat pump is, and it's fucked up. It's all fucked. It didn't work, so there was no heat. And I was like, I don't really care about heat because you can always put on a jacket or put on a sweatshirt, get comfy. My kids like to get comfy with like little robes or whatever, and so I didn't really care. But my wife was like, no, we got to have heat. So apparently we had to have heat. So I was digging through the heat pump and I took out like the fuses and switched the breakers around because there's a breaker inside there. Switched these. It was none of it, right? But I went and got new fuses. Put them in there, and lo and behold, who's the hero of the day?
Yeah, man, nice.
I didn't even want the heat.
And you still got it.
I did it for my family.
And you did it.
I did.
You did.
And it's those kind of things like, yeah,
Yeah, you feel accomplished, right?
I did that.
Yeah. Fuck, bro, it's like pathetic, but like our storm last year knocked out a couple like panels of our fence in our backyard. My wife was bugging me forever to go like, can you see if you fix it? And I was like, no. And fuck it, one day I did, bro. It was just super simple, like 2
Yeah.
nails. I was like, I felt great. I was like, look at this.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm a king of this shit, bro. Like,
Fucking hero.
You do feel good, but yeah, something simple like a little bitch shit, like putting a couple of nails in the wall, but it feels good.
Well, that's where you start, though. You start with a couple nails, and then you start doing like, oh, I'm gonna hang a picture, or I'm gonna I need to put a new outlet in, or
See, I'm a fucking scumbag because when I got the house, I did the home gym. Then I took a room and I made it like a music room for band shit. And then I made like a video game room, which I got rid of because I don't play video games anymore. I just don't have time. But
What?
Yeah, but I did like the non-family shit, so I feel like a total like bachelor. I don't know why I did that because I got the gym, I got the music room. Like my wife don't give a fuck about that shit. You know what I mean? It's she uses the gym, but yeah,
Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking because it's kind of like for both of you.
it is
Right?
so she does use it. Yeah, so
I saw the stationary bike there.
That's her thing. Yeah, you saw
Yeah.
that. That's not me. Yeah,
I know,
yeah,
I
that's-
know.
Yeah. Okay. So,
I know.
definitely-
I wouldn't pin that on you.
yeah, that's not me.
But I did. So I want to let you know that you missed our 20-year high school reunion.
Yeah, it's a
what the
bummer.
fuck, dude?
Sorry, man. I just got too much going on in life, and I just can't, man. It's such a deep thing for me. I had fun in high school, though. I wish I could have seen it, prior. I didn't know who went. I don't know, So only 2 people hit me up about it, so which was, the main reason I didn't go. So, no one wants to see me. So you and Chris, our buddy Chris. So, yeah, that was it. So, I was like, who the fuck even remembers me from high school? I was like, fuck it, man.
Well, that's not real. The thing, though, is what I realized is you'll also talk to people that you didn't really talk to that much in high school.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, it's good to see you again. You don't really know the effect that you had on other people a lot, you know?
Right. I don't want to go because I've had a lot of people tell me back then I wouldn't like amount to shit. And if I went, I'd just be like, hey, motherfucker, look at me now, bitch, you fat motherfucker. Like, I like that was in my head. I was going to for sure do that. Maybe some exes, I would fucking say that, hey, look at me now. You told me I wasn't going nowhere in life. I think I would have done that. So, hey.
A lot of people are bald too. But you were bald in high school, right? You
I had like
you
I had a
bitched
shaved
yourself.
Head. My hairline's definitely gone back quite a bit since then, but I feel like I look good bald, so whatever.
Yeah, man, you rock it. For me, I would either look like either a cop or a shaved testicle. So I can't do that.
Well, if I really want to hair these days, you could just pull the LeBron, go to Turkey, and you'll be back with a full nice head of hair in a few months.
Is that right? He got the plugs?
Yeah, dude. There's one even crazier on LeBron. There's like a UFC fighter who's fucking amazing, like the best hair job I've ever seen, man. Fuck's his name? Well, anyway, he's in the UFC, and I was like, what the fuck? It's a whole new man. I'm like, God damn, it almost made me want to go out there, but
Damn.
I'm okay right now.
LeBron got it, huh?
LeBron got it. I heard Tom Brady got it.
I wonder if Diddy paid for it.
Don't get me started on Diddy, man. Oh, man.
You know, there's a lot of people that fled the country because of that. I think Leonardo DiCaprio did. I think
I heard Ellen DeGeneres did.
Ellen did.
Yeah.
I think Ashton Kutcher did.
Yeah, bro. It's fun. It's fun
maybe
times.
Tom Hanks.
Doesn't it feel like a fun times? Like it feels like some justice is happening. Like,
Well, the thing is, like, okay, there's Epstein and there's Weinstein and there's probably another Steen out there.
oh, there's definitely.
And then there's
Steens out
Diddy.
there. Yeah.
You know, and like that can't be the only one.
Yeah.
You know, that's like the only one maybe for that circle, but there's others. There's others out there, and maybe right now they're scared. Maybe they're calmed down, or maybe they're like, we can't do this shit anymore. But you know, that seems to really be like a thing that people do, like that. I don't know who exactly is doing it, but and it may be different countries or different factions, different companies or whatever, but they do that and they like bring these celebrities in and they compromise them, and then it's like, now we own you.
The Epstein thing. Yeah.
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 Well, it's the Epstein, but that Diddy did
I'm
the
sure
same
they do
thing.
in politics all the time. Yeah, I'm sure they like a bunch of politicians. I'm sure on Diddy tapes and shit too. I'm sure.
I mean, a lot of you know, the speculation is that Epstein was Mossad, you know, special Israel.
Yeah,
And
I heard that Monica Lewinsky was part of that shit too.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
that's what I've heard, bro. Because she kept. I didn't know she kept that like jizz stained dress in her fucking freezer or something. Why would you do that? And you're like, if you just got like, why would you keep that dress? Like,
She's trying to go back in time and clone the president, obviously.
like, I'm just like, yeah, I heard that rumor too, man. I don't know what's true, what's not about that, but yeah, that makes sense. Like, why would she keep? It was like a warning. I think I even heard like I've heard others talk about this, like a warning to, like for them exposing him. It was like a warning, like.
I mean, well, the you know, like you could look at this little building in his island, and it was like Israeli kind of colored flag. It was like the blue and white, and that really doesn't do a whole lot. I mean, I have a sign right up there that's Blue Moon, that's blue and white, and that's not from Israel, you know. But and you know, and that the Ford sign, that's not from Israel.
Yeah, I mean that stuff is just like reaching. I think I don't know, like what, like the signs and all that. Like, people are like pull shit. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know if that means anything.
I don't know if he didn't have some kind of backing like that, like Mossad from Israel or whatever. I don't know if he'd be able to be that high, because you can't just be an investment banker and be like, oh, this guy's good at making money or whatever, because these guys are making millions of dollars off of speaking anyway.
Yeah.
You know, there's something else there.
There's some shit we don't know about. Man. That's I just think back to like fucking high school. Like who, if you told us like P Diddy and fucking all these motherfuckers would be like this type of shit is crazy, man.
Yeah, and by the way, Ellen is terrible.
Yeah,
you know,
Ellen
like she's a tyrant.
Bro, is that Bill Cosby, bro? Forgot about that motherfucker. If you told me back when we were like in high school, like yeah, he's like a fucking serial rapist and shit.
But it's like I saw this interview with him talking to Larry King about Spanish Fly. Have you heard that? Spanish Fly is what he was using to drug these women.
Yeah,
I think it was just women. Who knows these days? You know, I don't know.
Diddy definitely ain't just women. So.
But yeah, you never know. Yeah. But and LeBron, I mean, what was he? Was LeBron wearing like some kind of French maid outfit or something?
Yeah, I don't know what that was. I don't know. I saw that. I've seen that picture like many times. Man.
Must have been his Cavalier days. You know,
which the first one or the second?
It's not something the Lakers do.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, the whole Diddy thing, man. Obama was at his parties. All these people were at his parties, man. Crazy.
God, he's kind of irrelevant now, huh?
But they're done, bro. I think all the old Pelosi, Obama, all these fuckers are done. I feel like it's a big change. Like the people took power back.
Well, it's like all these people that are kind of like on that side used to be Democrats, right?
Yeah, we've all switched. I was a fucking Democrat. I switched too, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I voted for Obama twice. I didn't know. Like,
he got me the first time.
Bro, this motherfucker had my favorite band ever played his inauguration, which was crazy. Fucking Soundgarden. I was like, this is crazy, man. I gotta vote for this motherfucker. Like, how do you get Soundgarden play an inauguration? Crazy.
Yeah,
man.
That's true.
That's like
true.
Insanity, man. So
that is wild.
I was like, he has good music taste. I should vote for him. That's my logic back then, I think. You know, he likes the same TV show as me, like some shit like that. Bad logic. Cause I didn't know. I didn't know bombing weddings and shit left and right. Like,
wedding bombs.
Yeah, and then Jill Assange for exposing it and shit. Fuck this motherfucker, you know?
Dude. Yeah, Julia. Like, that's the thing is like he went in saying like whistleblowers will be treated with seriousness and like the utmost care, blah blah blah. But then it's like, get that guy.
Yeah,
get that fucker.
You know he drone striked a U.S. citizen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he drone striked a U.S. citizen, bro. It is a fact. That's like massively against the Constitution, illegal as fuck, and nothing. No one even cares. It's crazy, bro.
You can't be drone striking. That's like
Saddam. It wasn't in America. I think it was somewhere in the Middle East. But he literally targeted a U.S. citizen and drone striked him there. Crazy, bro.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
We were like the first people to drone strike people.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, bro. I've seen it looks really bad. Like
it kind of takes the humanity out of it, because usually it's like like a fighter jet or a bomber that comes in. It's like you got an A-10 that's like, and they hit him with the cannon or like drop a bomb on him or something. That's like a person making that conscious decision. You're there, you're in the danger, and then you basically go back and I don't know, have a hamburger at the base or whatever.
Yeah.
But the drone strikes, it's like pretty soon there's not even going to be a person behind the controls.
Yeah, I don't like it, man. I'm not a fan of like this war. The way the war is changed to like just one click of a button. And we're looking in, bro. Nuke, click, boom. It's like a wrap. So.
But now it's not even that. It's not even that simple, because it's like China has like the drone swarms now because they've got them to where now they can. Like one drone can go up, and I think it's a quadcopter, but then it breaks apart into 4 pieces, and each one is its own drone now, and it's like they can like darken the sky, apparently.
Really?
I mean, I don't know. I've also read these great things about their Chengdu J-20 Mighty Dragon, that plane that they built, and that thing is like not that great.
Really?
It's the stealth fighter that's not really stealth.
I don't know what technology they have and they don't. I'm sure they got some stuff we wouldn't even like believe.
Well, they've got everything we've got because they stole it.
I'm sure, yeah,
they got everything we got because we have them on camera taking it, or we have the receipts or whatever, But like, that's what they have.
It's a crazy time, bro. Yeah, I don't like the drone strikes. It does take the humanity out of it. I've seen like on fucking like Twitter and shit, people post videos of like people getting drones. I don't like that.
Yeah,
man.
I mean, do we need another Terminator movie to just teach people?
Yeah, it's going that way with AI. So I'm worried.
AI and drones. It's like, man, these people in Hollywood, they were right.
Yeah,
sadly.
Yeah, man.
That's just it. It sucks because I'm a pilot myself, and like. Not that I want to like drop bombs on people, but it takes the humanity out of it, And at that point, it's just like, why not just have the robots fight each other?
That's true. It's like, but then it's like a game. You might as well play like a fucking, might as well go have like an MMA fight between 2 presidents or something to decide. Like they're not going to do that because
Can we start doing that?
I would love that, bro. Can you imagine Putin versus Trump? Let's go around. We're like,
Putin's pretty tough though.
I think Putin would kill Trump. Yeah, he's a judo black belt, I think.
Trump would be so winded.
There's no chance.
It's like if Putin can evade him for like 2 minutes, he's done.
No, like Putin, bro, he's got a judo black belt. Trump would be done in like a minute. If it's over.
Dude, and Trump eats a lot of McDonald's too, which you'd think like that you're very unhealthy, but and maybe he is, but it also is like you can't poison him then.
You can't.
And that's Putin's favorite thing to do.
That's true.
Yeah.
Although, he does like to poison people, but I have to say, bro, people don't know Trump he's a legend in the fight game. Like in
Oh, because he's always there, yeah.
but he from like way back in the day, him and UFC and wrestling and boxing.
From the Don King days.
Bro, he's if you watch the videos like the old Tyson fights, he's like in the ring and shit. If you watch like old WWEs and like he's at the ring, he's cage side. Like,
he gets didn't he get RKO'd?
He got
at one point
he got Stone Cold Stunner at that. But he beat up Vince. That's like more recent. That's like 15 years ago. I'm talking he was there like 30 years ago, like the Hulk Hogan days. If I think he put the first ever UFC in his casino when no one would have it when the new ownership bought it. He's like a legend in the fight game. So no matter what you think of Trump, they'll always get cheered at fights because he's a legend in the fight game.
Well, yeah, I mean, and he's financed a lot of fights,
fighting,
he's promoted a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just in that space. But you know, like, when we saw that you mentioned that he fought Vince McMahon.
Yeah, it was
the time he fought Vince McMahon, and
so he didn't fight. He had a guy named Bobby Lashley fight Vince. Fight a guy McMahon picked, and if whoever lost had to shave their head. So they each had like one wrestler on their side, and they were at the cage side, ringside for it. And whoever's wrestler lost, the other guy had to shave their head. So Vince McMahon's guy, I forgot who Vince McMahon had, but he lost and he had to shave his head.
Dude, Trump's not shaving his head.
Yeah, you knew that was going to happen.
There's no way.
So they shaved Vince McMahon's head, who's like a fucking massive piece of shit anyway, so fuck him.
Yeah, Vince, he's
the biggest piece of shit out of all these motherfuckers. This dude was fucking people and shitting on him at the same time.
I mean...
Yeah, it's disgusting.
On purpose.
Man. On purpose.
Yeah. On purpose.
Disgusting, bro. I read that. I don't know if you read the whole court thing on Vince McMahon. I don't know what they call it, but their whole statements. Oh my god, that guy's disgusting, man. Disgusting. I feel so bad for that chick that he fucking did this to. I'm sure he did to a lot of chicks, but oh my god.
I mean, I've heard about that, and I've seen the Netflix special, or I've like scrolled past it.
Yeah.
On Netflix of Mr. McMahon or something.
It wasn't that good.
But, the shitting on people aside, and that's a big aside.
That's a big aside.
But like he did kind of like start that, and which was something that his dad told him not to do, is to make it a universal thing because it should just be regional, right?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what Hood Slam is it's a regional thing.
Smaller thing, yeah.
And that's something where like I like it better that way because it's just small and you can get in there, they can talk shit, they can say cuss words, and they didn't used to be able to do that before the Attitude Era.
They call it like independent wrestling, and people love that stuff. So there was when WWE was struggling, like late 2018, 2019, they were doing so bad that another organization came in called AEW.
Yeah.
They were actually really good for a few years, and while WWE was trash. But then AEW fucking went downhill. It's been awful the last few years, and WWE's got rid of Vince McMahon, and since they got rid of him, they've been back doing good again. So crazy.
Well, and it seems like there's more of a, and I talked about this with Mikey Drugs Bunny. He was on the show a couple weeks ago.
Talk about wrestling, yeah.
And he was saying that there's more of a path now for a wrestler. Like you can go to indie stuff, and then you could go like to AEW, and you can get discovered, and then possibly WWE, things like that.
It's a good thing to have more promotions.
Yeah.
AEW's got a TV deal, so you can always, they have like some amazing wrestlers. They just got to fix their stories and shit. But yeah, they have like incredible like wrestlers. But yeah, they got to fix their stories and the leadership over there, man, because TV is not being good. So
yeah, well, it's just nobody's ever started something like that, right? Because WWE is like the NFL. It's not like the 49ers or the Seahawks.
That's
or
true.
the Colts.
But the thing about WWE was doing so bad that AEW came and they did amazing. I went to a Vegas event where they sold like 20,000. It's their second or third year. 20,000 plus sold out the T-Mobile Arena, like broke records. They blew up quickly, but they've declined. It was a huge. They were getting close to ratings in WWE. They were stealing some of their top stars. Like it was, and then it's been like a crash since. They went up too fast and they've come down like super hard. So.
God.
Yeah.
I've never actually watched AEW. I guess I should.
Now's not a good time.
No?
I would go back to, they had like the crowds were insane. Like 2019, 2020, amazing. 2021.
Oh, during COVID?
No. So 2020, 2021. Yeah, during COVID, they were really good. They did their shows with no crowd, but it was really good. But then 2021, 2022, amazing, sold out shows everywhere, big arenas. They still have the wrestling for the biggest wrestling audience in any non-North Korean show. There's a North Korean show randomly. They got like hundreds of thousands of people. WCW did it, but they were
In North Korea.
North Korea. They
have TVs.
Bro, no, attendance. They were forced to go by the whoever the fuck Kim Jong, whichever one it was.
One of the Kim Jongs.
One of the Kim Jongs. But besides that, AEW actually beat WWE. They have a better attendance record, and they ran Wembley Stadium 2 years ago, and they got like 83,000 or some insanity. I'm sure WWE will break it now, but 80,000 is crazy.
Well, I mean, North Korea is they're sending troops now to Ukraine.
Bro, we gotta stop these wars, man. I'm honestly, I never thought of if you asked me 8 years ago what I would think would happen, I would think Trump is the option for peace, world peace, but yeah, he's the guy. So.
Well, it's weird because it's like, then maybe you're right, but he's like releasing these statements of like against Hamas, like release the hostages or you're gonna have hell to pay, as if anybody in the world is having second thoughts about America being too shy to bomb the Middle East.
I think I know
we've done that.
I think I know his strategy, and it's just just threats. Like even the tariffs, I think they're like mostly threats, and I think that will work because I think they know he was not fucking around. Like whereas Joe Biden gives a fuck, this guy's like his brain is mush. Like there's no like serious threat there. I think they can take him seriously. Like I don't know if you heard that story where he like talks about like threatening one of their house, bombing one of their houses.
Oh yeah. Wasn't it
it was like the leader Abu Akbar or some shit. I don't know what his name was.
Baghdadi or something.
Abu Baghdadi, Baghdadi or something.
Like,
yeah.
Here's a picture of your house.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a cool story, man. Like you think Joe Biden's would do that? Joe Biden's like, who are you, bro? Like,
well, what would he do? Like he didn't just pull it up on Zillow. You know? I mean, but still, like it's. I mean, there's some things that he's doing that are good, and there's some things that are doing that I'm questionable about. Like I don't like the neocons in his thing,
I don't
right?
like it either.
Marco Rubio.
I fucking hate Marco. That shit.
What's up with that?
But I feel like you have to take incremental steps. I feel like we're not gonna get like a complete change. At least we got Tulsi and RFK.
Right,
and
RFK.
Vivek. Love
Jay
Bhattacharya, bro. It's wild that Jay Bhattacharya is. I used to watch that guy on Twitter, and he got banned off Twitter, and everyone's like, this guy's a conspiracy theorist. And now look at him. Like
that's insane.
So he got rewarded for doing the right thing. Like that made me like hopeful because he like stuck his neck on the line for that, and he was proven right, and he got rewarded now.
He got dragged through this shit for a while.
You should not get rewarded. You should not be feeling upwards, which I feel like is our whole government. Like so, you should be rewarded for saying that like fucking Fauci fucked up AIDS in the 80s, and this guy's leading COVID. Like what the fuck? Like how does that happen? This guy should be out of a job in the 80s. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, it's wild to like. Sometimes I just go back and I watch those COVID things, like where they, all the stuff, all the hype, and now like we can freely talk about it.
Yeah.
But it's just we were there, dude. We all got bamboozled. We all got tricked.
Yeah.
And they shut everything down, and all the places that got shut down, really no difference in the places that didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, we just.
But justice, it happened, bro. Justice happened. Like everything they did has turned so many people against them that they can't win now. And they're like strategies to double down and insult everyone more. Like you're not going to get any votes that way.
I don't think the insulting thing is going to work anymore because it's people. You used to be able to have like these news places, and you'd have like one basically sweeping script. And now people are so good about cutting that up. And being like, oh, everybody's saying it. Look at this, and now it's like it's just like a shell game.
Yeah,
where you just have to talk to people.
It really was Elon for buying X because I can't censor the videos of all the shit, like the shit that like just now, like Hunter Biden getting pardoned. There's like a million videos of like he's saying he won't do that on the news, saying he won't do that, and it's like a big talking point. Like we're like the party of good. They would have censored all that shit off of Twitter if Elon didn't own it. Because I remember how Twitter's were. Instead, we all get to see the videos of the clips of all that shit, and they get exposed. Like just let people like freely see the video clips, and they're done. Like all this shit from COVID, from Fauci lying, all these motherfuckers lying about everything is free for people to see.
Yeah,
they can't stop the internet, bro. They can't stop it. They're fucked.
Well, and now I read that Twitter's actually like the most. Is it balanced? Because it has like 48 and 49%.
I saw on CNN it's 49% liberal, 48%
Conservative. Yeah.
Yeah. And it makes sense. And when
that's
I was on, it
wild.
was like 99% liberal because they just banned everyone off it for that was.
Yeah.
What do you think's going to happen? What do they think? Now they're trying to do Blue Sky. What do you think's going to happen when they start banning everyone from Blue Sky? We're just going to go to somewhere else, which is like Twitter.
Well, what do you mean Blue Sky?
So this is like a new. As soon as Trump won the election, they created another social media to try to compete with Twitter. It's like the liberal, but it's like for real free speech because they think they're getting censored on Twitter or nothing, which is definitely not happening.
That's just like Trump starting Truth Social. It's
There's
not
so many, bro. There's been
take off.
what's the other one? There was a Threads that
There was also Mastodon. Remember
Mastodon.
that?
Yeah, dude. They keep. The thing is, you keep saying anything that goes against their talking point. Like, there's two genders, you're banned. Like, obviously, we're gonna go somewhere else. So it's just an echo chamber. Like, I don't know if you've been on Reddit lately. Have you been on Reddit? Do you use Reddit?
A little bit. I use it to watch videos of like nastiness.
Okay.
Like the war things. That's where you have to go for that kind of thing.
Yeah. So I use Reddit for a couple of things, like for like the jujitsu subreddit, which is cool. Those guys are cool. Like the home gym subreddit, you should check that out, man. If you ever want to build a home gym, that's cool. But like all the rest are like, you can't say anything that goes against their like exact. Has to go against their exact thinking. If you say it straight any way, you're banned.
On Reddit?
Yeah, your post gets deleted.
Really?
It's the craziest echo chamber ever. If you looked on it, election night, the top 100 stories, there was not a single story about Trump winning. Top 100 on election night. What the fuck, bro? They're trying to just not live in reality. They're so stupid. Like,
I don't know anything about that. To be honest, I am not allowed to post on Twitter.
on Twitter?
Or on X. I mean, yeah.
On X? Yeah, on X.
I had an account for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, even before Elon was there, right?
Bro, Elon, let this motherfucker back on, bro.
But I never posted anything. Ever.
Really?
And I never even went on there. And so I tried to go on there, then it's like, your account is suspected of some kind of fraud. And so like, you're not allowed to post shit. So like, man, that sucks because I wanted to post like my episodes on there and I wanted to like get on there.
You should try to get back on there, bro. Fucking tweet Elon himself. He'll fucking maybe get you a response. Look legit. You might get a response off that dude. So try to get on there.
Hey, if I get a response off of Elon and I have 0 posts.
Because honestly, that is the best way to get news. Like, it's instant. Like, you instantly get news and you get it from different perspectives. No one's going to ban your fucking free speech. It's good to get different perspectives because I see a lot of fake shit from conservatives too. So it's good to get like multiple views.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've been trying to watch like these, I try to vary it, right? Sometimes it's just hard to listen to. Like I listen to this guy, David Pacman, Pacman.
I just found out about that guy a few weeks ago. Yeah.
And he's okay. But I don't know. There's just something about it that he doesn't seem very genuine.
So the first time I saw this guy was a video of him begging to not, like, people left after the election so he lost subscribers and he was begging for more subscribers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I want more subscribers. Send some my way.
Dude, it was bad. Like I guess a lot of these people after the election, they're just like, people just feel like, fuck, these people were wrong about everything and left.
Well, also people are done. People are fed up with it. Like, it's just like, it's too much, and I don't want to watch any more NFL games where there's a political ad.
Yeah, they
I don't want to do
bro.
that.
My job, I'm not gonna say what it is because I still work for them, but every day I get like 3 or 4 Pride emails, Transgender Day awareness. I have no problem with anybody, but does my work lady send me on Veterans Day? I woke up at 5 a.m. to like some trans email. At like 6 a.m. I got another Pride email. At like 7, I didn't get a single email about no Veterans Day. Like, you know what I mean? It's crazy, man. I don't even need that shit from work. Just fucking, just don't leave that shit out of it, bro. It's like they get like 1,000 days for like that shit. What the fuck? Like, let it be, man.
Hey, Gay Uncle Day is right around the corner.
It's like, I'm waiting for that shit. I was like, your trans sister-in-law day. What the fuck, bro? Like, let us like live our life. Like, no one has a problem with any of these people. I just don't need to be like every day is a special day for you guys. No, motherfucker, this is not a special day for you. It's a regular day. But
I don't know. Like, I really don't know anybody that's like, oh, this is Gay Uncle Day or whatever. It's just. It seems like, sometimes things seem to be made into bigger deals than they are. And I don't get those emails. So I'm not like, my company's not really like that. It's kind of a private deal where people just try to make money. But you're actually going to a different company. You're a different
not
field.
Yet. I am gonna get fucking not a different field. I'll probably stay in the same field, but I'm gonna have to leave my job because our contract ends couple weeks. Yeah, I'm on a job potentially, but I'm working on stuff. So
Maybe go into the sports field. We won't mention the team.
Yeah, that was cool.
But you'd have to move.
I was honored to even get interviewed by him, so that would be an honor. But I would definitely move for them. So
You got to just remember, because you're gonna want kids. Right? Those cats ain't gonna cut it forever.
Yeah, I love those cats, so they cut it, bro. I love those guys. So yeah.
But with like working in the sports area, like if you get a job where there's a stadium versus an arena. Stadiums are big productions, right? That take days to put on. That there's, almost 100,000 people. That 80, 70,000 people that are there, and big production. But like for arenas, that is a constant grind. And man, I know good friends of mine that passed away because they worked themselves to death. They didn't drop dead on the factory floor or whatever, but you get more responsibility, more work thrown at you, and that's kind of how life is. But for this, it's like it's day and night, it's weekends, it's holidays too.
So that's what I'm debating, because I definitely like the work-life balance. And so yeah, it's definitely like but I gotta make my, if I didn't have a family, if I don't have a wife like that, it'd be different. But yeah, I gotta consider all this shit. I like my life where I get to train 2-3 times a day. I get to play guitar for an hour a day. I get to just relax, and then I just get my work's not too stressful. So I work from home. Everything's cool. I get to do whatever. I feel like I have a hell of time in the day to do whatever I want most days. So yeah, I would be sucked to lose that.
Yeah, it's and for me, I had that, and I didn't have a family, right? Yeah. I didn't even have a wife. I think I had a girlfriend. Pretty sure, yeah. But it was like, it wasn't something that like I'm missing out on things. I'm missing out on like my daughter's birthday or like my first Father's Day or like things like that, Christmas, And I've said it once and I'll say it again. Why are you going to have a hot dog on Christmas? Don't do that.
Right.
Go different day.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be on Christmas. Like, I would, if anything, I mean, the Thanksgiving football is kind of a staple, but Christmas basketball,
it's 5 games.
I don't know.
I tell you what, I went to one Christmas game when the Warriors played the Clippers. It was Klay Thompson's first game, so I did go to one Christmas game. So I did go. There was one day. It was like Christmas night. We're not doing shit. It was a season opener when they had the lockout. So I can't say I hated it too much, because if you have nothing to do, Christmas night, go see Klay Thompson's debut with the NBA. It was pretty fun. So
yeah, I mean, well, I guess I should I should walk that back, because there's movies that come out on Christmas Day too, and that's like a big thing, right?
Right. I think I've probably done that too. So.
Yeah, I went to go see. I think it was Rogue One, or maybe it was the Solo story. No.
It's just like good. It's good background TV, bro. Like while you're at home with the family, I'd throw it in the background. Whatever. Football's a little more intense because you got fancy football and shit.
Yeah, football is so much. It's a short window of the year. That you can watch it, and I feel guilty of missing everything, because like I like to watch with the kids, and then like, well, what happened, Dad? Well, you're not supposed to be doing this or that, and like you could see amazing plays, but
do you know they have? I think Christmas on a Wednesday this year. They have NFL games specifically on Christmas Day on a Wednesday this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw that like a week. I was like, get the fuck out of here. We have Wednesday football now. Yeah.
Wednesday night football and Tuesday night football are very, very rare.
Yeah, well, COVID was like wacky. We had all sorts of days, but now it's like, we had a Friday night game last week.
Black Friday. That's going to be a thing forever now.
It was a Friday day game, actually. I was like, fucking Raiders and Chiefs.
The Raiders they got screwed.
That was a close game, yeah.
They got screwed on that one.
The game itself was good. I thought it was going to be bad.
Like, I'm not a Raiders fan, but like I walked away after 5 minutes. I was like, the Chiefs have got this. This is the end.
Yeah.
But it was like, what, a 2-point game? Yeah. And that controversial call or whatever when they snapped the ball too early.
It's always the Chiefs, bro. It's always the Chiefs with some fucking shit. It's weird how it always... that's a conspiracy that I could believe, bro. That Taylor Swift and Kelsey and all this shit for ratings and money, so just make them unbeatable every year.
Well, I'm just as tired of... Taylor Swift, I'm sure she's a nice person, right? I'm sure she is.
I don't know.
Maybe she's not. Maybe she's totally shit. I don't know.
I don't know her.
But, I'm just tired of seeing her. Yeah. I'm tired of seeing her, just like I'm tired of seeing Trump and Kamala ads on NFL games or on TV at all. I'm just tired of it. I'm tired.
The Taylor Swift thing is crazy, bro, because I feel like someone just I've heard this too. I'm not saying she's not good or not. I don't know too much of her. I can't even name you one song, but I've seen her like perform a couple times, like on TV or whatever. How is she the most famous person? I can see famous. She's like the biggest, right? How? I don't get it. Like, it doesn't make sense to me how she's the biggest. Like, that's kind of weird, bro. Like, I don't know. It feels like someone just like pushed her and all the masses were like, psh.
Well, it seems so. There was a time when, I don't really know the controversy very well, but what I've heard is there was a time where she had her songs, right? And her label or whatever she was signed at owned the songs. And they were trying to get her to do all kinds of shit that she didn't want to do. And so then somebody told her, why don't you just re-record all the songs? Since they're your songs, like, re-record them with somebody else or something. But she was able to, like, make them hers. And so she kind of has ownership over her own brand now. And so then she can, like, do basically whatever she wants. And I actually worked with her team when they were at Levi's.
Oh,
and she had a couple.
You saw her at Levi's? How was that? Good?
It was okay. Not as cool as Lady Gaga.
Okay. I'm not a fan of Lady
I'm not a fan of either one, really, but like I feel bad about saying I'm not a fan of Lady Gaga because during the Super Bowl she did the halftime show for Super Bowl 50. And this has been when my wife was like super pregnant with our first kid.
Okay, yeah.
And she was going to be due on Super Bowl week. And I was like, I might not be able to go, you guys. Yeah. So, but then, like, I think it was 2 days before the Super Bowl, everybody's still setting up, but Lady Gaga was doing her dry runs through her routine, and she invited us all, like all the IT people, the merch people, like
that's cool,
everybody,
man.
to like this club that she rented out in Levi's to where just, come and drink, come hang out.
That's cool, man.
And I was like, I gotta get home to my pregnant wife. So I actually like ditched Lady Gaga to hang out, to come back with my pregnant wife.
That's probably a smart thing to do.
Yeah,
that's a smart thing to do.
But I mean, Taylor Swift didn't invite me up.
Yeah, that's true.
Bruno Mars didn't invite me up.
Yeah.
So that's all I gotta say.
Fucking Bruno Mars, I heard, is in massive gambling debt. I don't know if that's true.
Really?
Yeah. Did you hear about that story? Probably like a year ago. He's in like massive gambling debt to one of the casinos, so he has like a residency there.
Damn, he's in debt up to his eyeballs, huh?
They're taking a big chunk of his paychecks. I heard out there. Damn, that's
all
brutal.
3.5 feet up to his eyeballs.
That's the thing about gambling, bro. It doesn't matter how rich you are. If you the richer you are, the more you're gambling. So you're still in massive debt.
Right.
That's still fucked it, man. Gambling debt sucks. So,
well, and that I just can't really relate so much to that. I have friends that really like gambling, but every time I might do like, here's $100 and I'll just blow that maybe. Yeah. But if I do even $100, it's like, man, that could have been like a switch for the car, or that could have been like one piston.
I definitely, when I was younger, got a when online poker show, I definitely got super addicted, and it definitely like fucked up my life for a while.
Oh.
So yeah, you're like stealing money from your parents, from your friends, like everything. Like so I went through that. So yeah, I definitely like I can gamble now like freely, like whatever. Mm-hmm. We'll go to the casino and I'll drop a couple hundred. It's fine. But yeah, I'm not. It's probably like the worst addiction, man. I've been addicted to like booze, and I've been gambling. Gambling can fuck you up quickly, man. So.
Well, I tell you, now that you say, like when you say like stealing parents' money for it, that really, because I may have had that during Pokemon cards. Yeah. I've taken the parents' money to go buy Pokemon cards when I was like 12.
Yeah, dude, I heard people steal their money to buy like the little things in video games now too. Their parents, like, I don't know what you call them, the microtransactions.
Oh, like the DLC.
Yeah,
and
the
everything
DLC
like
people
that.
are stealing like to buy like outfits, and so it gets bad, man. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. I don't know. I'm not like super huge on regulation, but that stuff is very dangerous for someone young. Like for someone young, you can lose a lot of money and be addicted. So
I mean, it's just about, you have to kind of teach them that it's how to handle it before they even are able to gamble. And for me, it's just, I always wanted to spend my money on other things.
Right. Once you know the value of money, it's like, you know what I mean?
Going to the casino with somebody that's a gambler that like lets it go, lets it up. Like, bro, that's the best.
I used to live at the fucking casino when I was younger, so I know. Like now, I go like once or twice a year. I'll go like Tahoe Arena or something. I'll go gamble there once or twice a year. But yeah, dude, that shit'll get you, man. Yeah. Although I did have a crazy good year of sports betting in the COVID, bro. I had the godlike run that year. Damn near paid for like some of my house, everything. It was amazing, dude. So yeah, I did have a crazy run. Ended my crazy amount of gambling on that year, and yeah, it was good, man.
I got into that a little bit too, the sports betting, but I would always try to do like the parlays.
Yeah.
Because it's like, but then it's always, I would know the NFL ones, right? And it was like 4 NFL games and then like the college championship. And I was like, I don't know, Auburn, I guess.
Yeah.
And fucking Clemson took it.
Yeah.
And it was like a garbage time touchdown to where they didn't lose by as much as I was wanted them to lose by. And it's like, why the fuck did you even do that?
Yeah, you see the nastiest when you start doing parlays and shit. You see the nastiest losses on the last leg of the parlay. It happens all the time. I have some gross stories I'm not going to get into about parlays that I lost, but that's how I won all my money from parlays. But then I realized it's not sustainable because parlays are hard to fucking hit.
Yeah,
even like a 2-teamer is fucking hard to hit.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And I was hitting like 4-teamer. I had a 6-teamer. I think on Big Side it was like an 8-teamer, which was crazy money. Before an Elton John concert in Vegas, I had like a 6-teamer, and I was like going nuts. Yeah.
Did you hit on like 5 of them?
It was I was on 5 baseball games. It was all baseball. I bet 6 baseball games, and the 6th game was like while I'm in my seat for an Elton John concert. I think it was like 100 to pay out like I don't know how many thousands. I bet 100 to bet and I'm like sitting in the seat like sweating for like Elton John's about to be on, and like 5 minutes before it came on, I hit my parlay. I was like, oh, this is the best feeling ever. And then it's a good feeling when you win. Then Elton John pops up and it's like a celebration. I was like, going nuts. I was like, yeah.
He pops up with this like white thing on, like the star glasses.
I was like, life is good, bro. In Vegas, watching Elton John, I hit my fat parlay. Yeah, it was good, bro. It was good. But it's a good feeling when you hit. But it's like crack, bro. You're just like chasing that feeling because you're not. They're going to win in the long run, for sure, especially parlays. So I think if you bet straight bets, you have to win 54, 56% to be profitable because they make money off the juice.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just a fun thing. You're not going to it's very unlikely you're going to make a living off it.
Well, I used to play the lottery a lot, right? And I used to like religiously do it, because they do it twice a week. I used to do it every one. Jeez. Put $10 on each one, like Mega, Powerball, Super Lotto Plus, all of them. Play all because it's like, I only need to win one once.
Yeah.
And, then of course I'm on there's this site called controller.com and it's basically like Craigslist, but for planes.
Oh shit.
And so I was on there for a while and I was just like, ooh, that's a sweet hanger. Ooh, I would love a Dassault Falcon. Look at the Billabong surf plane. Yeah. It's for sale for $275,000, But it's just like, that shit never happens, and I'm pretty sure. I've read something that winners are involved with like a witness protection program, or like it's like redone into something else, and it's like captured already.
Yeah,
and I that sucks, but it takes the magic out of it. But I don't doubt it with all I've seen going on lately. It's hard to doubt.
Yeah, man. I would just definitely, gambling is dangerous. Definitely if you're young, stay away from that shit.
Yeah.
It gets very dangerous.
I'm going to grab another beer.
Yeah, man.
You good? You top off?
Yeah, you top me off, bro. I appreciate it. Oh,
top
thanks.
off.
Thank you. In there is bad.
Okay, well, we're going to cut that.
Yeah, cut that off.
I want to show you. So we went on speaking of Thanksgiving, we went on a trip. We went on a road trip down to San Diego to see my cousin because he had Thanksgiving down there, and we made it a trip, right? So we left on Tuesday, went down to Medieval Times with the kids,
with the jousting and all that shit.
Yeah. Dude, that is so sick.
I gotta check it out.
You never been?
Never been.
Oh God.
I always wanted to go since Cable Guy. Is it Cable Guy?
Yeah. Silence of the Lambs. He has like the thing, this chicken skin, but dude, because I went when I was a kid.
Right.
When I was like maybe 10 or 11 or something, and I was like, oh my God, I want to be a knight. This is what I need to do for my life, right? But you have to live down there, really. So I didn't want to live down there and start as a kid and do that stuff. Because I think you start as like a squire or like a sword carrier or something. But we went down there. My kids loved it. And we like go right up to like this like a merch kind of kiosk. And I'm like, okay, you guys can each pick out one thing to get. So my 3-year-old, she picks out like this little pink crown with like a tie in the back or whatever. And before I can even ask my 8-year-old what she wants, she's like, I want the mace. So like this big like club thing with spikes on it. It's foam, but it's like, okay. She didn't want a crown or a tiara or anything. She wanted a weapon.
Jesus.
And was proud of her. I didn't even get the words out of my mouth. I'm sure she's like, I want the mace.
The warrior.
Yeah. But they also sell like real weapons there.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can go buy weapons out there, man.
Dude, there's like some legit swords and legit. They had real maces too, like a couple $100.
Never seen a real mace, man. That's pretty crazy.
Dude, that's business. You come up to somebody with a mace, like a baseball bat is one thing, right?
Yeah.
But if that baseball bat has like knives on it,
Right.
that is something else.
Right.
And they also had like suits of armor for sale.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, just trying to pretend like because it's LA, I can pretend like I have money. But I was like, how much are these? And they're like, oh, they vary between 4,000 and 6,000. Some go all the way up to 14. I was like, damn. You have a fitting room?
Wait,
no fitting room.
You got one?
No.
Oh, yeah.
If I ever, dude, you'll know that I hit the lottery if I have one of those.
Yeah.
Because that's sick. I wanted to get married in one of those. That was my second choice to get married in.
Probably not like that one, man.
Well, she liked it, but my first choice was I wanted to get married in an Apollo spacesuit. Like rent one. But they're like $900 to rent, and I was like, I might be able to squeeze that. But then it was like, oh, they're also $2,500 deposit. So because there's all kinds of like hoses and there's like a breathing pump, and because when you put that thing on, it's sealed, so you need air. And yeah, she didn't want to do that because it was more than her dress, and then wanted to do a suit of armor, but then that one was I think $700 to rent, but then it was a $1,500 deposit, and then so I was like, all right, I'll just dress in like fiber optics. So I got my fiber optic jacket and light up and stuff. Man. But yeah, it was, dude, I've always wanted a suit of armor that I could just put on, armor? Because where do you even ever see anybody? You don't even go to Comic-Con and see somebody in that,
I've never in my life seen anyone in a suit of armor. So, ever.
That's wild, right?
Yeah, that's a wild thing to have.
It's like, can you imagine, like, I don't even have a friend that has a suit of armor.
Yeah. Well, you could be my first, so get one. Eventually.
But I do want to show you because we went down there medieval times, had a good time, man. But then
let's check it out.
Then Thanksgiving was nice, everything, got to see my cousins and everything. But then a couple days later, on our way back up, we go by Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay, I want to see this.
And Chuck E. Cheese, let me tell you,
I haven't been to one in 20, 25 years, probably 30 years. I don't know.
Well, this one's special, and there's one reason only.
Oh, shit, I gotta add you on Insta, bro. I don't think I even have you on there.
Yeah. Come on.
Right now, while you're fucking pulling up that video, before I forget, because I know I'll forget.
So here it is.
Oh, you found it?
Look at that face.
The fuck is that, bro? That fucking rat.
That's Chucky. That is Chucky, dude. That is him.
Oh,
and so
God.
This is the last place that has the animatronic band. The only one is the Chuck E. Cheese in Northridge.
That's the last Chuck E. Cheese in the country.
In the world, I think.
I don't even know
Pretty
that.
sure it's the world that has this, right? So look at that. He's looking right at you. And his eyes are facing forward. They're not on the side, so you know he's a predator.
That's some creepy shit, bro.
He's not the prey.
That would give my kids nightmares, bro. I don't know what the fuck.
My daughter took this picture.
Jesus.
Oh, wait. No. So that's the band, right? That's, of course, you saw Chucky.
Yeah.
That is Helen Henny.
Dude, that's some creepy shit, bro.
That's Munch.
Imagine being stoned in that fucking place.
Yeah, well, it was.
I would fucking freak out.
It was. And then that's Jasper T. Jowls.
Oh, my God.
And you got
dude, what the
Pasquale.
fuck? I swear they're fucking with people because that's some creepy.
It is. What? Look at this.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Dude, that's creepy.
Let's hold on. Let's get some
oh my God.
Let's get some sound on this. We got to hear this. This is Munch's make-believe band. Jesus. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to see them live.
Jesus.
Look how they move.
Dude, that's so weird.
Look at that. Look at that stare. It's like how you stare at how a tuna fish stares at you.
Dude, what the fuck? Dude, that's so creepy. What the fuck?
Look at that. So weird, right?
Dude, that's hella weird. It's like some Twilight Zone shit.
It's like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah, it's a weird.
Have you seen that movie?
I have seen it. Like
Have
a
you
long
played
time
the
ago.
games?
No.
Oh, dude. Look at those eyes. It's the eyes that really make it. It's the eyes that make it creepy, I think.
It's creepy, bro. I think it's intentional too.
Because they make them look like real eyes. They don't make them look like cartoon eyes. And I think that's where the real creepiness comes in.
Yeah, cartoon real eyes, yeah.
Yeah, because they've got an iris and a pupil and like, it's weird.
Bro, yeah, I don't know. Chuck E. Cheese would trip me out, bro, if I ever went to one of those now. That is some crazy shit. That's crazier than I remember it when I was a kid. Shit.
Well, like when you were a kid, you think like, because they were kind of around and it was kind of like normal, right? In like the 80s, 90s and things like that. It was like, oh, it's Chuck E. Cheese. It's just that lame band, right? And we had animatronics and other things like Disneyland or whatever. But there's just something about those that's just, it I don't know. It just takes it a little further, the creepiness, you know? And I don't think Five Nights at Freddy's kind of made our generation like, oh yeah, I kind of always thought that those would come alive.
Right.
You know, and my daughter, when she was filming it, she's like, those look dumb, blah, blah. I was like, you better not say that. Because they know where our hotel is.
Oh, shit.
Chucky's going to come. She's like, really?
Damn, yeah, the kids, bro. Yeah, freak them out easily.
Yeah. It's not hard with those things. But,
yeah, it's creepy.
Dude, that's wild, huh? Last one and all. And my wife, like, thought I was insane. Because that's I wanted to go to that. You know, that was like a destination. She was like, well, we can either go to that or we can go to Universal Studios. No, I want to go to that.
Bro, oh, fuck, I love Universal Studios.
Well, I do too, but it's like $1,500.
$1,500 for your whole family.
Four of us, yeah.
Fuck, that's crazy. I went. I think during our honeymoon we stopped there at Universal. Fucking good
Yeah.
time, man.
Well, if you're just with your girl, it's fine.
I
That's
think
like not that big of a
fucking wild, bro. That's fun. See, that's one thing, bro. That shit should be affordable for families.
It's
That's
for families, yeah.
fucked up that they've like priced out everyone from Universal Studios and sports and I heard that was I don't know if he's gonna do anything, but Trump said he wants to make just like sporting events affordable again. That shit is fucking bonkers, bro. To go to all these things like $1,500 fucking crazy, bro.
Well, I don't know how he's going to do that because there's all kinds of things in it now.
Yeah, I don't know how he's gonna do that.
And every production is just such a big production that it's hard to cheapen it, you know? And you have all these. I mean, I'm not gonna blame this on regulations, but like you have. I don't know how you would get Disney to drop their prices, right? Because at this point, all their IPs and all their writers and everything, they rely on the Disney money. It's
it was so affordable when I was a kid to go to these places, and now it's like insanity, man. I was looking at the All-Star game for NBA was up in San Francisco this year, and I was looking at, bro, it's like you can't get in for like under $1,300. Like
for a game that doesn't matter?
For a game that doesn't matter. No one gives a fuck about. For the All-Star Saturday, I wouldn't even go to the game. I'll go the night before the slam dunk and 3-point. That shit was like $1,200. I'm like, what the minimum to get in? I'm like, this is fucking bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is crazy, man. When I was a kid, that shit was affordable. Like, this is crazy.
It's just, it's everything is a big production. You can't just, like, I wanted to take my daughter to the Bears game, to the Bears and Niners game this weekend.
Yeah, you get it for under $100 for that one.
No, 175. That's just,
bro. What are you looking? I'll get you for under 100.
Yeah,
yeah, for sure. I saw it yesterday.
Well, because if it's like that cheap,
you want cheap seats. If you want cheap seats,
yeah. Well, because I'm not going to be in the seats anyway.
Yeah, if you're just walking around and shit. Yeah,
we walking around because that's what we did during the A's. I took her to the last A's game, right?
Yeah, and
that was cool. It was for an A's game. It was pretty expensive. Yeah. But what are they going to do? They're going to jack up the price because they're not going to be able to get any more money anyway.
Yeah,
and if you know Fisher. He's going to get that money.
Scumbag motherfucker, yeah.
Yeah, but...
he's in sack next year, so enjoy it.
Well, during the game, she's like... My daughter's like chanting, like, fuck John Fisher! Yeah. You know, and things like that. So I'm like, that's a proud dad moment right there, you know? Like,
yeah.
And I sat next to people that, like, were in the business, too. Like, they had worked in stadiums, and they were actually... they work at... I forget where they worked, but they were, like, going to go help out at... the Warriors Stadium the next day, you know? And we talked about that and everything, and I saw a couple tears shed, you know? Because it's like, that sucks, dude. You're not going to have any more games here. I remember this is like where you go to go to a cheap game, because you can't do that with the Giants.
Yeah, when I was a kid, bro, I grew up a Giants fan, but I went to a shit ton of A's games. It was very cheap. You know what I mean? Very cheap.
You can't do that anymore.
It's a bummer, man. It's a bummer that they did that, but what are you going to do, man? So,
what are you going to do? You're going to pay out the ass.
Yeah.
And you're going to like it.
Fuck, man. I'm kind of glad we live in. I heard the Kings have the most affordable ticket in the NBA, which is awesome.
Well, also, they're good. So, that ain't going to last.
They're not good this year.
Oh, they're not good. Well,
so
last year they were.
The last couple years they were, but this year is not. Fuck, surprise.
Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Sometimes it's just not a fit. They got like a new roster. They added a superstar. It's early though. They haven't gelled. I'm not a Kings fan, so I don't watch all their games. But I've been to a bunch of games. I went to the opener, and I don't know. I don't know what's going on with them, man. I don't know.
Well, once you get a new stadium or arena, you can just tank.
No, but they sucked at the beginning.
Yeah, they did.
And now they were good the last few years. And this year it's early though. I'm not going to say it's good. They could pick it up. They added like a big player, so I thought they're going to compete for the title, man. It's not happened. So it's been worse. So let's see what happens.
Coaching?
I don't know if it's coaching. I don't know. They did. I went to a game about 2 weeks ago. Who they play? They blew like a big lead in the fourth, so that was pretty shitty. So that's coaching.
Yeah, I mean that's. I don't know. That's kind of the situation with the 49ers right now, right? Because people are saying that it could be coaching, but I like Shanahan.
Man, I like a lot of things about Shanahan, but this guy is so fucking conservative. Anything, if you know me in life, that's the thing I heard most. Don't be fucking conservative, man. No risk, no reward. This guy gets the lead and plays tight as fuck. Mm-hmm. You gotta go for the kill, bro. Like, this guy blows leads like nobody I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And he cannot come back. I think his record, they won one game where they came back earlier this year, but he was 0-30 when like being down like 7 or 8 points or something crazy like that. 0-30, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? He's not able to adjust when he's down and like wing it and go for broke. You have to take risks, man. In like life, no risk, no reward. Fucking no gamble, no future, man. You got to risk.
Hey, I mean, that draft is coming up, and, Deion Sanders was a 49er as well.
Yeah. Dude, this is what I would do. I would fire Shanahan. Or no, I wouldn't fire him. I would trade him like the Raiders do with John Gruden. They could probably get 2 first-round picks. Trade him to the fucking Bears, man. Trade him to the Bears.
Really?
Trade Kyle Shanahan to the Bears. 2 first-rounders. Fucking hire Deion Sanders. Trade up and get fucking Schrader Sanders. Let's go, man. Let's fucking go.
Because at this point, if you go back maybe 10 years, maybe less, but when Trent Baalke was the GM, and then the problem was the GM.
Yeah.
And the problem was the offensive coordinator, which the offensive coordinator now, Greg Roman, he seems to be killing it.
Yeah.
But the problem now is coaching because you've got a killer roster.
Yeah.
You have one of the best rosters that you could have.
Although I do think the defense, they did not do a good job with the defense in the offseason. And, yeah, that's a GM problem for sure. So I can't blame it all on Shanahan. It's a lot of issues, man. They might have to do a complete roster overhaul, man. It's kill or be killed. If you want to be like an elite franchise, it's fucking championship or bust. You have to, like... I talk to my friends about this all the time. They're like, no, it's not a coaching problem. We just won Super Bowl last year. I'm like, bro, what the fuck would the Yankees do? The Yankees would fire your ass a long time ago. It's win or bust. That's it. The expectations are Super Bowl or bust. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. The Niners super disappointed. The Warriors got off to a good start. Now they fucking suck. So it's just been Bay Area sports has just been major letdown this year. It's killed me, man. I'm just happy I have the UFC. The UFC is like my fucking happy place because I can't go wrong there. So,
well, that's true. And it's like you could kind of root for a fighter, or you could root for like some camp.
Yeah, the thing about the UFC is like you root for a sports team. It's like you root for your like local team or whatever. UFC, I have fighters that are like my favorites and stuff, and I have fighters in fights that I like root for. But a lot of fighters, you just want to see a fucking good ass fight, man.
Yeah, don't ever root against the Muslim guys,
dude. Russian,
kill it.
The Russian Muslims, fuck no, they're the ones, bro. They're the fucking. So this week, I don't know if he's Muslim, but there's a big UFC this weekend. Yeah, there's a big fight in the co-main event. 2 undefeated guys, and one is I don't know if he's Muslim, but he's Russian. Or not, he's not Russian. He's from Kazakhstan. Shavkat Rakhmonov. The guy's incredible. You got to watch this guy.
Shavkat. It's almost like Josh Cotton, but in Muslim.
Josh Cott.
Yeah.
Kotmanov. Yeah.
But I was gonna say like it's the defense is. You think the defense is kind of tanking a little bit because people keep taking our defensive coordinators?
The Niners?
Yeah.
It could be coaching, but they definitely like the defensive line is completely different from last year. It's like 4 different guys.
Right.
They got to fix it. Well, they lost Greenlaw in the Super Bowl. He's out for like pretty much the whole.
He's
season.
still on the team, but he's
probably gonna miss the whole year.
He's dancing too hard. He had the happy feet.
Crazy injury, bro. That sucks. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. This season seems like it's kind of a waste. They need to just tank. Let's see. I don't see anything turn around. Like if I saw like hope, I'd be like, all right, because they did lose a bunch of close games, but I don't see any hope for this year. Even if they make the playoffs, I don't see much hope, and I don't even see that happening. I think they gotta just retool next year.
I don't want them to make the playoffs. That's the thing. I don't want them to play any more games than they have to. Sit them all. Yeah. Sit them all. Get Shanahan out there, have him throw some passes. I don't know. But, don't play your starters. I don't want a single other injury.
I mean, you can't do it yet in a few games because they have a winnable game. Like, after this next week, they can only be one game out of first place in the division. That's nothing.
But you're out of the division, though. So, best case scenario, you win that wild card.
You have to go. I think you have to go for the playoffs if you can make it. So I think you give it a couple more weeks. Then you fucking start resting people. I don't think you quit this early. This is week? What are they? They're 5 and 7. What's the fucking record?
Yeah, 5 and 7. I'm pretty sure.
That's so bad, bro.
But you can't this is like the Kaepernick days.
Yeah. I say if you win next game, if you lose next game, you tank for sure because there's 3 games left, and you tank. If you win next game, you play one. You have to win out. You can't lose a game. You have to go 9 and 7 to have a chance.
But how far do you think they can make it without anyone?
So that's the thing. I don't think they go far, but you never know, man. Because technically, in the playoffs, you'll get Greenlaw, you'll get Bosa, you'll get McCaffrey back.
McCaffrey's done, right?
Done for the regular season. He could come back for the playoffs, and he probably will come back for week 1.
I don't want him to. I don't want any of them to.
If they make the playoffs, then you go all out, bro. That's what you play for. If you're making the playoffs, bring everyone back. If you're not, then sit them all. But I your careers are short. Like in NFL, especially.
Yeah, that's true.
If you make the playoffs, fucking go all out. You win 4 games and you're Super Bowl champion. Fucking go all out, bro.
Yeah, especially for a running back like Christian McCaffrey, where he could be at the end of his career.
Yeah, dude, careers are short in the NFL, bro. People don't realize it's like a 2-year average or something.
Because he's starting to get injured.
Yeah,
pretty frequently.
Yeah, dude. He was hurt early in his career a lot too, though. So he was always been good, but he's always been hurt. So and he was super healthy last year, and you saw the best offensive player in the league. But
yeah, well, it's easy to play for the Panthers and not get hurt. He
did get hurt on the Panthers, though. Like he did.
That was back in the Cam Newton days, right?
Yeah, he was on the Cam Newton days.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Wow. How about Cam Newton, huh?
He was fun to watch when he was. I like to watch that guy in college. Like, man, that guy.
I like to watch that guy's outfits. He looks like Medea goes to jail.
Dress fancy. He's vegan, by the way. So hey,
is he?
Yeah, he is.
Don't be dressing like that, man. Please tell me you won't.
Bro, I don't know. My style has changed. Where the older I get, the more flashier I get. My wife says too. I look good in like flashy shit. So you never know. Dude. Maybe I was super I'm changing as I get older. You never know, man. I don't know. I can't say how I'm gonna look in a few years, man. I might come out here in a fedora on your next podcast. You never know.
All right, hey, okay, I'll allow it.
You never know, bro. People change. So.
All right, man. Well, hey. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for having me, bro. It was a good time.
Hey, we'll do it again, as we always do.
Yeah, we definitely will, man.
Have you a regular here,
For sure, bro. It was good times. Awesome podcast.
Your ass has been in that seat probably more than... Well, I think you're maybe tied for the episodes here.
It's an honor, man. It's an honor.
Hey. All right, man.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
See you guys.
Thanks, guys.